Warning: federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on Peachy Tea Tyme. Oh, so join us on Peachy Tea Tyme. Oh, so join us on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme, yeah, yeah. Peachy Tea Tyme.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That ain't that what we're supposed to do? But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
Me. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna clean it up. What's goody, y'all? What's goody, baby? What's goody in your city, baby? Everything is good over here on my block, baby. Everything good on my block. So go on ahead and just stay away. Don't even come. Don't come over. We don't need any more extra company. Don't come through. But what's goody, y'all? What's goody? I'm good. It has been a busy day. It has been a very, very busy day. So much is going on in Peachy Tea Tyme world and in my life and everything. And I'm still trying to share this video. Y'all go share the video. Because I got a show for y'all tonight, baby. We talking about everything tonight. Okay? Everything. Now, I will be trying to shorten my videos, except for when the family come on. Okay, it's starting in 2026. All right, I think I done shared enough. All right, I just shared it again. All right, y'all. So, like I was saying, 2026. I'm trying to make my show a little bit shorter. So hopefully we could do an hour tonight. The way these clips look, I don't know. We might have to start on the next show. Baby. But y'all, let me show y'all what's going on this week. All right, we have the mother of Shannon Wright. She will be coming on this Wednesday, y'all. This Wednesday, January 14th. Allison Wright. Baby, when I tell y'all this is a story outside of Colorado, or in Colorado rather, and when I tell y'all, you do not want to miss this episode. You do not want to miss it. This is another episode of where a young man was killed by the police. So make sure y'all tune in, okay? This Wednesday. Then we got a Zenergy Peachy Vision, a vision board party, y'all. I call it a vision board gathering. Free food, free beverages too. You know, let me make sure I make that clear. Free food, free beverages. Now you do have to pay. I don't know how that makes sense, but you do. It is $10 early bird special before February 15th. $10. Anything after February 15th is gonna be $15. Okay? No ifs, ands, buts about it. Those are the prices. That's what it is. Hey, we have been nominated. Yes, Peachy Tea Tyme has been nominated once again for Podcast of the Year, baby. 2026. Y'all gotta vote, okay? Go to you see that where it say vote at. You see it. Go to yoatlraps.com, baby. Go to vote page 1. You go and vote on page 1. You'll see the little lines at the top in the right hand corner. Click that, go to page 1, and you will see Peachy Tea Tyme, okay? So make sure you go vote. Try to vote every day if you can, okay? Next up, comfort and grief support sessions. Yes, y'all, I am doing grief support sessions where I actually sit on the phone with you all, talk to you all, whether it's individual or if it's as a family, okay? Family is only done virtual, okay? Only done virtual. And individual is, what is that? Oh, individual is by phone or virtual, okay? So hit me up, DM me, text me, call me, email me, whichever way you get in contact with me, baby, you get it done, okay? Get it done. And the last thing is Hearts in the Sky in Saginaw, Michigan, baby. The second annual Hearts in the Sky. The first annual was here in Georgia. Baby, I told y'all I'm traveling. I manifested and it is going to happen. Okay? It is a private event. It is for 10 families. We are down to 9 available spots at this time. So please, please, please make sure y'all let me know. Donations are welcomed. That's why you see the Cash App and Zelle. They are welcomed. All right. Tag or nominate a deserving family right now. Okay. Right now. Just go ahead and tag them right now in my page. All right. Bring that down. That's everything. Oh, one more thing. Y'all already know what we do over here at Peachy Tea Tyme. If you do not, you do know now. If you have lost a loved one to missing person, murder, gun or domestic violence, prison system, or the police, hit me up. Your family, my family, because we all one family, okay? I'm telling you, y'all can be right here on Peachy Tea Tyme. And we might have something else in store just as well. So we'll talk about that later. Not tonight. All right, y'all. Let's get started with this show. Okay, let's get started with this show. We will be talking about Tyrone Davis. We're gonna be talking about Tyrone Davis Jr. tonight. All of y'all, I'm sure y'all been watching it. If not, baby, you finna find out tonight. Okay, you don't want to miss that segment at all whatsoever, because Tyrone Davis, y'all gonna know his name after tonight. If you have never heard it before, you gonna know it tonight. Okay? Because we got some things we gotta do. We got things we gotta do, baby. We also gonna talk about this fight. Even that's gonna show up now. Like within the next 2 seconds, 3 seconds. What else we talking about? We got an update. We got an update on Porsche Streeter. I showed y'all that last year. So we have an update with that. Chicago, the Chicago teacher, Linda, she was missing. She was white. Her husband was black. So y'all know I was trying to pay attention. Make sure he ain't harm this lady. But she been missing. And just so happened today, an update came. Y'all don't want to miss that update. You don't even want to miss it. And we're going to talk about the criminal charges in the teen. I showed y'all last year how they had her up in the hotel. DHS had her up in the hotel. She had somebody watching her. And she just came up deceased. So we're going to talk about that. If there was any criminal charges brought up, that's another update for tonight. All right. So let's go ahead and just get started. And then we go into everything. I see y'all comments out there. Hey, Mama Peach. I love Mama Peach. She's so sweet. She is my #1 fan, baby. She be at everything during the scene and behind the scene. I think I said that right. Anyway, she always there. She always there to support me. So, Mama, I love you so much, and I thank you so, so much. I really do. And I got something to tell you after the show, girl. I got something to tell you. All right. So let's go ahead, y'all. Let's bring up this first clip. Like I told y'all, we finna go straight to the fight. We finna go straight to the fight. Baby mama got into it with another baby mama. I said, why not I start the show off with that? And I got the fight. I got the fight. So they probably won't monetize this show. All because I got the fight, baby. But I gotta show y'all. Because they went at it. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the news broadcast. Shall I show y'all news? Matter of fact, let's see the fight first. I don't mean to laugh. I do not mean to laugh. But let's see the fight first, okay? And the reason why we're going to see the fight first is because the news broadcast clip, it shows something else. It shows something else. And I don't want y'all to see that first. So, here we go. Bring it on up. This is the fight. This is the fight. I should not be playing this.
Come out. You got your child. You got your child. You got your child.
That was the fight. Now you see she was leaving because we're going to play this one time. And then she came back out there.
She got a gun. She got a gun on her. She got a gun on her.
Hear the man saying she got a gun.
Hey, that fire, put it away, man.
Let's stop that right there. I know y'all just was like, wait a minute. You coming out like that? Goodness gracious, hold on. The numbers just rising right now. Share the video. We're going to finish the video. We're going to finish the video. But let me tell y'all. Baby mama that came over there to baby daddy house, girlfriend or baby mama, other baby mama just started, I don't know. They just started fighting. She said, all I heard her say was, you got your baby. You got your baby. So basically, you got your baby, so leave. They got to fighting. All of a sudden, they make it outside. And once they made it outside, the girl was about to leave. But the other chick was like, you got the best of me inside my house? Oh, no, I'm finna get you outside, too. And you hear baby daddy, allegedly. Everything on my show tonight is allegedly. Let me make that very clear to y'all. Hold on. Everything on the show is allegedly tonight and explicit language, but definitely allegedly, okay? Okay? Allegedly. But I think that may have been baby daddy in the background. And see, baby daddy was saying, basically, take cover. My baby mama crazy. She got a gun. Take cover right now. Get the kids. Get the kids. Take cover. That's what baby daddy was saying in my terms. In my terms. Instead of bringing up the fight. He said, you know what? Baby mama got a tool. A Moscow tool at that. I got to run for cover and get these kids undercover. So let's finish this video out.
Sit down. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. On the floor. Get on the floor. On the fucking floor. Fuck. You got hit? Fuck.
Come out. You got your child.
We're going to run it back one more
You
time.
got your child.
Now you see? Now she fell on the floor. Baby mama leaving. She's gonna go.
She got a gun.
And then she started going after.
She got a gun on her. She got a gun on her. You need to sit back. Hey, that fire, put it away, man. Sit down. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. On the floor. Get on the floor. On the fucking floor. Fuck. You got hit? Fuck.
Call the police. Call the police. I got hit. So we're going to remove that video. And we're going to bring up the news broadcast. Because y'all know I do my research, baby. You know I do my research. So let's go ahead and bring up the news broadcast. And all I got to say is I wish she would have just let her leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you just didn't let the lady leave? And then I don't want to sound insensitive, y'all. I don't. I have showed y'all several videos in the past I showed y'all the video when the girl that went to the house. Was on live, everything. Going off. And then all of a sudden, she driving down the street to get to the house. I showed y'all that. So, it's so unfortunate. But this is her. This is her, y'all. Let's play it out. I might have some commercials. I might have to go through them.
Details tonight in a Boynton Beach shooting that left a woman fighting for her life.
Police say a dispute inside an apartment turned into a fight and ended with a gunshot fired through an apartment door. Reporter Caleb Califano spoke with the victim's mother.
Boynton Beach police say the shooting happened early Thursday morning. Now we're hearing from the victim's family. Boynton Beach police responded to this apartment complex just before 2:50 Thursday morning after reports of a woman being shot. Officers say they found the victim inside her apartment with a number of gunshot wounds. She was taken to Delray Medical Center. This afternoon, we spoke with her mother, who tells us she's still in critical condition.
We're fighting for her life. It's a possibility that that bullet could cause her to be paralyzed. We don't know right now. We're just fighting for everything.
Court documents say the shooting happened after the suspect, Justice Guyton, returned to the heart of Boynton Apartments to pick up her child, who had been left with a babysitter earlier that night. Police say somehow an argument broke out that quickly turned physical, spilling towards the front door and into the hallway. As the victim tried to close the apartment door, police say she was shot.
My daughter is a sweet young lady. So my daughter has done nothing but ever try to help anyone that's been close to her. She would give anything off her back.
Police say Guyton then left the scene with her child. Hours later, she walked into the police station and claimed she fired the gun in self-defense. She's now in the Palm Beach County Jail, while the victim continues to fight in the hospital.
We need help. If anybody can help, whether it's a legal help, whether it's a prayer, whether it's medical help financially, whatever that anyone could find in their heart to help us.
It's important to note Guyton did face a judge this morning. She's facing multiple felony counts. In Boynton Beach, Caleb Califano, WPBF 25 News.
Free that girl. Free that girl. Free that girl. I think she deserved to be free because it definitely looked like self-defense to me. Thank goodness they got it on camera. Now, I don't know who hit who first because I ain't slow it down. I ain't go into, investigation mode. I ain't going to investigation mode. I ain't do that. But it looked like some self-defense to me. You can't, let me tell y'all something. Whether you go to somebody's house or somebody coming to your house to fight, you don't know what either person, nowadays, you don't know what either person got. And I'm just being honest. Ain't nobody playing for play no more. Don't nobody want to just use their hands no more. They was using their hands. They could have both lived to see another day to fight again if they had to. I do not promote fighting. I don't promote it at all. But dang. Now she can't even to fight. She might not be able to walk up out of there. And here go baby daddy. Run for cover, run for cover, run for cover. He didn't say run for cover. But you might as well say run for cover. She got a gun. She got a gun. She got a gun. Run for cover. Instead of trying to stop it. Like, you couldn't have stopped it before the water dispenser failed. Along with girlfriend, baby mama, wife, whatever she is to you. I'm just saying. Let's move on. I just thought I'd start the show off with that. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. My prayers, my heart goes out to this young lady. It does. It really does. So, next up on the radar, this boy. Yep, I said it. This boy. After we come back from this boy, we're going to go into the Tyrone story. Okay, we're going to go into the Tyrone story. What is this clip at? Hold on, y'all. Man on house arrest. Here it is. I'm like, where'd it go? So this man was on house arrest, and he is now charged with taking out a 6-month-old. I never understood, or probably would never understand, how a person can take out a child, a baby at that. Even toddlers. Toddlers is bad. Not all of them, but they bad when they become toddlers. But how can you take out even a toddler? A baby, a child, period. A person, a human being, period. But when you start messing with them little babies, them innocent ones, you going straight to hell. Just because you ain't know. That's where you going. But check this video out, y'all. Let's check this out together.
We're starting tonight with two developing stories out of Central Georgia.
First, a Macon infant is dead, and authorities have arrested the man who was watching the infant. And in Houston County, police have arrested a man after they found a woman dead inside his home.
We have live reports on both investigations tonight and are bringing you the latest as the stories unfold. We begin in Macon with the death of a 6-month-old boy. The coroner's office has released the infant's name and described the injuries that killed him.
We're also learning the suspect was supposed to be on house arrest in Houston County. Hunter King is live in studio with more in our top story.
Yeah, Frank and Lori, he was 32 miles north of his home where this crime scene unfolded. The Bibb County coroner tells us the baby's name was Miles Walker, and he was just 6 months old. Doctors found brain bleeds and a fractured collarbone. And a detail we learned just a few hours ago, Houston County's district attorney says the man charged with the murder here in Macon wasn't even supposed to be there. It happened Sunday night on Fairmont Avenue in Macon. Investigators say 24-year-old Willie George Northern Jr. called 911. He told deputies he was watching his girlfriend's baby when the child became unconscious. Paramedics arrived and rushed Miles Walker to Navicent. Doctors discovered the 6-month-old had severe injuries, and they airlifted him to Scottish Rite Children's Hospital of Atlanta, where he died on Tuesday night. Julie Harrell manages the home where Miles and his mother lived. She met them just before Thanksgiving.
I met her and I got to see the baby a couple of times actually, and he was absolutely precious. I'm just, I don't know, I'm devastated for her and for their family.
Harrell says her own son was murdered in Griffin years ago.
Being a mother who has lost a child is devastating. So my heart goes out to her and the family because I definitely know how it feels.
Christy Holt, a mother of 3, lives next door.
I'm almost like want to cry because, like I said, I have 3 kids, and just to hear that, I don't know the circumstances or anything, but that is terrible.
Northern now faces murder, first-degree cruelty to children, and tampering with evidence charges. Now, the Houston County DA's office confirms that Northern was supposed to be on house arrest at his home in Kathleen with electronic monitoring. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office confirms to me that Northern was arrested with an ankle monitor. Guys.
Where the hell do I begin? Now, we done had a few daddies on here, okay? We have 2 or 3 fathers on here. Shout out to Demond. That has came on the Peachy Tea Tyme that has lost babies. Demond baby was 1 year old. Was beat to death by the baby's mother. We don't know. We don't know what he was. Like an alien to me, but we don't know what it was. But he was something. And beat that baby up. Lele. Y'all go watch the show on YouTube. But how many times have we done discussed over here at Peachy Tyme about these young ladies letting these ninjas babysit their kids? Little girl, what made you think it was cool to let some ninja that already on ankle monitor leave his home, knowing he ain't supposed to leave, to come to your house to kick it. And then on top of that, babysit your baby. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense to me. Like, what? You had to get to work? You had to be at work? Find another babysitter. He wasn't it. He wasn't it at all. And I hate to come down on these women, you know, when they done lost their child and everything. But at the same time, we got to try to save the rest of them. Shit. We have to try to save the rest of them. We don't want them to make the mistakes that you make. Or that you made. I'm sure it was somebody. I bet you're thinking about who that person is now. I bet you. Hey, Val. I bet you thinking about who I know I could have called sister to watch my baby. Now your baby ain't here. And the one that you decided to let watch your child, you ain't got him either. He called 911 on himself. As he should have. Thank God he ain't run off. Val said he should be placed in the worst facility ever. I added ever. I added ever. I wonder what was he on house arrest for. Probably for attempted murder, probably. Allegedly. Well, probably that's what it was for. You know, they let them folks right on out so they gonna continue their jobs. What the devil want them to do. It's so many people that get locked up for drugs and they can't even see another day for the next 20 years. But you're going to take somebody's life, baby. You may be able to see the streets within hours. Just might be able to. This don't make no sense. Hey, Carmen. She said, hey, Peachy. Hey, Carmen. Y'all, please put in the chat where y'all watching from. Please put in the chat where you all are watching from tonight. All right. So let's go ahead. I miss you, Carmen. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. Okay. I told y'all we was going to go ahead and get into the Tyrone story. So let's go ahead and get into that. Okay. Because I know a lot of y'all is waiting on that story. Unfortunately, you all know that I do my lives. I mean, my shows is about crime. Also, I show news broadcasting clips with these crimes. I don't just talk it through. Okay. Unless in a case like this, there is no news broadcast clips at all whatsoever. I have done my research. I have not been able to find one. The family has already mentioned that there have not been any news broadcasting clips on this story either. It's a sad situation. It's a sad situation. So we're gonna have to talk this through. But I do have a video. Auntie Tasha, baby. This is Auntie Tasha. Do I know Auntie Tasha? Nope. I don't know nothing about this family at all. But one thing that I do know is if anything happened to me, baby, I need to have an Auntie Tasha on my team. Now, whether Auntie Tasha and her side of the family is right or wrong, I don't know. But what I do know is Auntie Tasha is for her nephew, baby. She is for her nephew. She is the spokesperson for Tyrone's father side of the family. Okay, y'all gotta stay with me. You gotta stay with me now. Okay, so Tyrone was murdered. Okay, allegedly. We gotta say allegedly, and I'll tell you why I say allegedly. And you have Tyrone's mother side of the family, and you have Tyrone's father side of the family. This is Auntie Tasha from his father's side of the family. And Auntie Tasha represents. Okay? Let's make that clear. She represents. Tyrone Davis Jr., they call him Dro. They call him Stepdaddy Dro. And they call him T2. He got all type of names. And he was also a truck driver. And not only was he a truck driver, but he also did commentary. And he would do motivational clips. You can't judge a book by its cover. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Because it just to me didn't look like he did those type of stuff, motivational clips. But he did. He really did. I went and I looked at some of them and everything. He did a great job on them too, may I add. He definitely did a great job on them. Tyrone got a girlfriend. He got a girlfriend. Allegedly, his girlfriend. Let me just say this. The whole segment of Tyrone Davis Jr. is allegedly. So I don't have to keep saying it. It is allegedly. The whole thing, because don't nobody know what done happened. Okay? I want to make that clear. No one knows what has happened to Tyrone Jr. So, apparently, he went on a Christmas trip. He good with the ladies. Anything he could do for his girlfriend, he does it to the utmost. He makes it very clear. I love her, and it is what it is. Spoil her, everything. Sound like he spoiled his family too. That's what it sounds like. Okay, so his girlfriend named Lulu. Let me say, Kiera, aka Lulu. They call her Lulu. They went on a Christmas trip. He never made it back home. He never made it back home. Now, word on the street is that they went on to a little cabin trip. They left the cabin trip, supposedly went to a hotel, left the hotel, went and got some pizza from Papa John's. And this is on camera. Him going in a Papa John's, coming out with pizza, whatnot. He got back in the car. From the time that he got back in that car, 10 minutes later, baby Tyrone was found under the bridge. That's it. I don't know what they're saying. And then they made the family believe, this is the daddy side of the family, that he slipped or fell and hit his head and had blunt force trauma. Is that one nothing wrong with this boy? At all. So they want to know, Lulu, what happened? That's what they want to know. They want to know from Lulu what happened. But Lulu ain't telling them shit. Because that's the daddy side of the family. Now, word on the street is that they have told, Lulu, has told the police, apparently, and has told the mama side of the family. Also, word on the street per the family is that Tyrone was raised by his daddy's mama. Yeah. And she didn't find out till 24 hours later, apparently, allegedly. So I want y'all to hear what Auntie Tasha have to say, okay? And they got the whole family in the background. They got the whole family, plus folks outside. They got whole DJ, everything with family and friends outside, and they got all these folks in the inside. That's family. So she gonna show it to y'all. Y'all gonna see them. When we come back, we gonna talk about this some more because I definitely want to know what y'all got to say about this. Okay, so here we go. This is Auntie Tasha. Auntie Tasha is world known now because she boots on the ground by her nephew. Here we go. We will not be watching the whole video, y'all.
This is my family. We in the living room. We trying to whisper, but guess what? We know we on live and we got a lot to say. But one thing about this family, I don't care if the different last name is in this room. We one sound, one family, on one accord, and that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Let me tell you, we running over with emotions right now. It is a big deal. As y'all know, my nephew has lost his life, by the situation after a Christmas event, just trying to love on a woman unconditionally like no other. And when I tell you he did it, no other person can do it better than him when it comes to how to treat a lady. He wasn't fake. He wasn't phony. He always been real. That Leo in him is a leader, a go-getter, a dresser, and know how to take care of his kids and love on his woman. And when I tell y'all, it wasn't just for no social media. That was him, whether it was a holiday, whether it was a regular day, he treated her with the utmost romantic, special love. And that's how he do his family. Not just the mama, not just the daddy, not just the aunties. My nephew was that guy, a shining light from up above. God made him different. He walked around different, full of love, full of laughs, full of goals. And when I tell you, that's for the smile that he brought with it, because it wasn't nothing but love when he walked into a room. It is a big deal. And this is what I got to say about this situation that got us all mixed up until we get rest. And let me tell you something. Before we start anything, before I even came on this live, we started off in prayer, because you best believe we know the man up above. And as much as you say you know the God, go to God, we done did that and we still doing that. And some of us, it's hard to pray when you in them shoes. It's hard to talk to God when you in them shoes. And if you ain't been in them shoes, humble yourself, pipe down, because you can't speak on nobody's family. Now I want to address this. Well, why the auntie got something to say? Because guess what? It's one voice. And when big dog Tyrone in the building, he got a daddy. He say, take off, Tasha. And guess what? That's what I'm going to do. That's what we going to do. We going to stand together. One more time, I'm going to show y'all. And let me tell you, this family got some goons. But because we know God is going to handle this situation, he going to fix it. And when I tell you Jesus going to well fix it, that the truth shall come forward. And guess what? Revenge is his, and it's going to happen. You best believe we going to get justice. You best believe we ain't laying down until justice comes, because that's how we built. We've been strong for this death situation come. This is how our family rock. Anytime, anyway, whether it is the good or the bad, we always got each other back. You know why? Because we supposed to. And this just made us go 20 times stronger about this situation. So I want to tell y'all this. Let me sit down one time, because I gotta tell y'all. And this has got to be the biggest thing that took us out of the new year, that hit us and impacted us so hard. But I'm going to start off with Uno. Thank everybody that's been reaching out, reposting, resharing, also just showing love for this family and the burden that we carrying, understanding how my nephew went on a vacation and ended up under a bridge. We know when you pulled off in that car, you pulled off with his cell phone, you pulled off with his wallet, and you pulled off with his gun. No man on planet Earth. Yeah, two of them. And you pulled off with all his stuff. But one thing I gotta say, yes, we said it started at the hotel. We know that. I can't tell y'all, McGuire. I'm going to tell y'all, like I said on my Facebook, and if you didn't see it today, I said one thing we do know. We don't know what happened, but we do know he ain't Humpty Dumpty. He ain't sat on the wall and had a great fall. Guess what? I know one thing happened, and whatever it is that happened, we praying that it come forward. I also know y'all left that cabin, and y'all went and got a room because y'all checked out the cabin. Y'all got a room. Then you said that you left the room and you went to Papa John's Pizza. Guess what? The detective said you've been to Papa John's Pizza. And guess what? The Davis family did their own investigation. When they hit Gainesville, you best believe they just told Gainesville streets down for answers. I didn't tell y'all this because my live went dead the last time. It was a homeless man under a bridge. Under that same bridge, they found my nephew's body at. Let me tell you, say it again, brother. The pizza on the ground flew out the box. The chicken wings has flew out the box. So he went to the hotel to check in on camera. He went to the Papa John's Pizza place on camera. And guess what? Everything was working fine. Everything was working by God Almighty power. All bones, all limbs, nothing fractured in his head. He left the Papa John's people. But when he got out that car. When he got out that car. And guess what? Papa John's and the bridge less than 10 minutes apart. So that means, girl, that demon rose up in you as soon as that man got back in the car. You started at the cabin, and after y'all got food, you still on that. You still on that. So between Papa John's and the bridge, something had to happen. And I'm going to tell you, like the homeless man said, by the time he looked over, he barely saw a stagger, and he collapsed. So, okay, I'm going to run it back. Under that bridge, something happened. I don't know these people in Gainesville. I know a lady that said to me, and shout out to you, ma'am, you said that it's a lot of powerful people you know in Gainesville. Next thing I know, I got a dispatch call saying pedestrian versus sedan. Said a bystander, a vehicle, a passenger. No, this baby, this old. This on my page. A passenger saw pedestrian get hit by a vehicle. They said the caller got out because he was in the middle of the road and caller is blocking pedestrian with their vehicle. Now, why would they be in her Infinity truck? And guess what?
She don't drive.
She don't drive. Her ankle broke.
And
guess what? Miss Lou ain't Lou. Her name Kiara. Miss Lou is a girlfriend to T2. She's not his wife. And I know it's so much mixed up communication on this situation. But it's okay. I'm going to tell you this. The investigators are doing their job heavy. It's wide open. They're going full force because this family ain't letting up. So we're going to let them do their job. We don't know what happened. We know he ain't Humpty Dumpty, but we're going to get to the bottom of it. And we're going to have patience and wait. Yes, everything is moving by God's power. And it's going to be released by in the name of
In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Everything gonna come out. So this is him. This is Tyrone and Lulu, allegedly. Tyrone, Lulu. They seem like they was a happy family or a happy couple. This is him, Dro, aka T2, and this is another picture of him. He stayed fly. I seen a lot more pictures of him. He stayed fly, baby. He stayed fly. But yeah. So that's what's going on with the story. And the bad part about this whole thing is that the families are at odds. The mom side of the family versus the dad side of the family. The mom side of the family allegedly is saying that they have heard from her. She have explained to them what happened. And they believe what she said. And said that she couldn't have had anything to do with this. But daddy's side of the family, his daddy's side of the family, they like, oh, to hell. She can tell y'all that. She can't tell us this. Matter of fact, she ain't told us nothing. And the mama side of the family ain't told the daddy side of the family what she told them, apparently, allegedly. So we just got to wait this out. Social media has taken over and everything. So we got to wait this out. The bad part about it is we probably would have known a lot more if social media wouldn't have taken over as much as they done, especially when there has not been not one news broadcasting clip, no press conference, no nothing. So I just wanted to get my part on what I saw out here in these streets with this family. Let me show y'all this. This is one of their pages. They had it was called Dro Day. Yep, Dro Day. And they all got together. Looks like they had a grand old time. I ain't gonna even lie. Look like they had a really, really good time. So here's one of the videos. I'm just gonna show you. I can't show y'all too much because there's so much music. But this just goes to show y'all how loved this boy was.
Because this is not gonna stop
all them people.
We ain't even shake your town yet. Gainesville police.
This is in Florida, y'all. This is in Florida. They all had t-shirts. They had made over 300 t-shirts, y'all. Look at all them people. Can y'all see this? Yep. Look at all those people. And they all came and showed up for Dro. Okay. They got music. We can't play the music. I know y'all like, what you mean you can't play the music? You played that fight. Played that fight. But this is all the people out there that came out, y'all.
Thank you all over the world for everybody.
Oh my gosh, there's so much more. Y'all could go on her page. Is Natasha. If you want the information, let me know. If you want the information, just DM me. I'll show you, let you know her page, and you can go on there because they want all the support, y'all. They want all of the support. So, all right, y'all. Now we got that story out the way. Two suspects. Let's go. Let's get into that. Two suspects on the lookout. They got them. Got them. Here we go.
ABC 13 Eyewitness News starts now.
Right now it says they went from wanted to captured in about 24 hours time.
Sources confirm 2 people are in custody after a deadly shooting on a metro bus. It was our breaking story tonight. And these were the images first thing this morning.
A 25-year-old woman who was on her way to work, not the intended target, according to police, killed by the gunfire.
The shooting happened yesterday afternoon in West Houston on Walnut Bend near Richmond Avenue. Investigators say a teenager was also injured.
ABC 13's Maya Shea joining us live. And Maya, you have confirmed that those arrests happened just within the last hour.
Yeah, we have talked to authorities who confirmed to us within the last 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, they've actually made these arrests. What we are being told by multiple police sources is that they have arrested the 2 individuals specifically that were pictured in those surveillance videos, one of whom they believe is, quote, the primary shooting suspect who will be charged with murder. Those charges are pending. I just relayed that same information to the mother of the young woman who was killed. She was just riding the bus on her way to work. Sources close to the investigation tonight are crediting these clear surveillance photos taken on the Metro bus as playing a critical role in quickly identifying the 2 suspects in the deadly Wednesday afternoon bus shooting. The family of Caitlin Stupp confirming she was the 25-year-old victim. Stupp was riding the bus to her job at a local restaurant when she was shot and killed. A teenager was also shot, but not seriously injured. Nearby, KJ Davis and his wife heard the gunfire and rushed to help.
She went to go see what happened because, like I said, we heard 3 shots. I heard 3 shots. I heard 1, and then I heard 2 more. And then that's when guy run from the bus into the apartments. We went to the bus to see what happened, and then that's what she said. She seen the girl, and she hopped on the phone and called 911.
Davis says he even ran after one of the suspects, hoping to identify him, having seen the 2 individuals in the area over the past few months, but never expecting gunfire to ring out.
I mean, I've seen him a couple of times, but I've never just stopped and had conversations with him because, like I said, anytime I'm seeing somebody, I'm either going in my house or I'm getting on the bus to go to work because I ride the bus every day to work.
Yeah, the arrest of these 2 individuals comes as a relief not only to Caitlin's family, but also her roommates who said she moved to Texas just about a year and a half ago to work and be with her.
No, man, no sense. These kids got to do better. And don't be running, chasing after these kids. He could turn around and shot you. Don't run after them. Call the 911. Let the police do their job for a change. Let the police do their job. Don't run after them. They ain't even have a ski mask on. They can care less. Knowing there's cameras on these buses. So, yeah, they finna be gone. Wish y'all well, I guess. I don't know. Should we be wishing them well? I don't know. Let's go ahead, y'all, and move into our next story. Let's go to the Linda Brown story. That was a very, very sad story, y'all. I don't know if y'all have heard about what's going on with this story. I was gonna show you. I gotta show y'all that too. I got a lot to show y'all. Not a lot, but I got some more clips I got to show y'all tonight, so we got to get it moving. All right, y'all, let's bring up this story right here. Miss Linda. I don't know if y'all been following this or not, but this lady, I had told y'all at the beginning of the show, Miss Linda went missing. She was white. Husband, boyfriend, whatever he was black. So I was like, let me keep an eye on this story and see what's going on. See if this man has something to do with this. But then when I found out what happened, first thing came to my mind, it was obvious what they needed to do. So Let me go ahead and play this clip, and then we're going to play the update after that. Here we go.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. The search continues tonight for that missing Chicago Public Schools teacher. 53-year-old Linda Brown has not been seen since the weekend.
Tonight, her husband making a public plea for help. Leslie Moreno live at Robert Healy Elementary School in Bridgeport, where Brown teaches. Leslie.
Hey guys, good evening. Yeah, he says the last time he saw her was on Friday night. He says they watched a movie together. She went to bed early, and when he woke up, he says she was already gone. The husband's desperate search continues.
I'm broke down. I don't know what to do. I did everything. I'm talking to people. We got people on it. We got people searching for it. I'm out of options. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but just wait.
Chicago police say 53-year-old Linda Brown was last seen Saturday afternoon in Bronzeville in the 4500 block of MLK Jr. Drive. Investigators believe she may be driving a blue Honda Civic and may be in need of medical attention. Her husband says they watched a movie on Friday night. On Saturday, she had an acupuncture appointment but never showed up, something he says is completely out of character. By Sunday, when calls and messages went unanswered, the family contacted police.
We watched the movie Friday night, and she went to bed before I did. I stayed up a little later. She was in the bed when I went to bed. When I woke up at 8:35, she was gone. And she didn't take anything. She took her purse, credit cards, but I'm thinking she was at acupuncture.
Linda is a longtime special ed teacher at Robert Healy Elementary. Her husband says she has a history of mental illness, but has never gone missing before.
If you're watching this, please come home. Your family is missing you. I'm missing you. Your friends are missing you. Linda, we need you to come home, baby. Seriously, we need you to come home.
And her husband says police have tried tracking her vehicle, but nothing has come up. As of this evening, there have been no reported or confirmed sightings of her. If anyone out there has any information, you're urged to call police right away. For now, reporting live here in Bridgeport.
All right, y'all. So that was in Chicago. Okay. The thing with this, hey, how are you, Neek? She said, I'm here from Benton Harbor, Michigan. And hey, Mary. Mary says she's from South Bend, Indiana. The thing with this story is they ended up finding the car, and they have it on video camera that she had got out the car and she went walking over the bridge. And they didn't see her no more after that. So, of course, I was like, okay. Husband in the clear. He ain't did nothing to her. Y'all need to check the water. That's the first thing I said. If that's what y'all saw, that her car parked and she started walking over the bridge. I said she must be in the bridge. I mean, in the water. In something. Below that bridge. So, today, right before the show, an update has came. When I tell you, I feel so sorry for this family. Here we go.
Breaking update. The family of Linda Brown is now confirming she has been found dead. Let's go to Leslie Moreno to get the latest on this case. Leslie?
Hey guys, good evening. Yeah, certainly not the outcome we were hoping for. Family says Linda's body was recovered from the water not too long ago. Let's give you a closer look at the scene here. This is on 31st and Harbor, where you can see crews have been stationed out here for a few hours right now. Part of that area there has been closed off, and crews are focusing on that docking area there. A lot of police activity right now. 53-year-old Linda Brown was reported missing on January 3rd. Police say she was last seen in her Bronzeville neighborhood. Volunteers and family members spent all weekend canvassing the lakefront along 31st Street Beach in Burnham Park after surveillance footage showed Linda walking towards a pedestrian bridge over the expressway shortly before disappearing, which is not too far from where crews are right now. Linda was a special education teacher at Healy Street Elementary. She was, according to family, on a mental health leave prior to her disappearance. Again, certainly not the outcome we were hoping for. We are in close contact with Linda's family. Our thoughts and our prayers are, of course, with all of Linda's family and friends and everyone who knew her. We'll toss it back to you guys.
All right, y'all. There you have it. They found her. Not alive. I wonder did they really watch a movie that night. I want to know what really happened before you went to bed. You know, we can't just say that he did it or he made something, made her feel some type of way to where she had to go jump off the bridge. We can't say that. But I'm just saying. What was that? What happened? What happened? What happened while she been on maternity leave, Lord? Mental health leave. I don't think she went on mental health leave that day. What was going on with Miss Linda? And that's what we need to know. And baby, y'all, guess what? We gonna find out. You best believe that. They gonna drill him and drill him and drill him because he a black man. They gonna keep drilling him. And I just hope and pray that he don't say anything that's gonna get him incriminated. So my heart goes out to him. My heart goes out to the family, both sides of the family. It's just a very, very, very sad situation. And I never started to laugh on Instagram. Hey, Instagram. How y'all doing? Y'all done missed so much of the show. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. But y'all in here now. So I'm sorry. All right, y'all. So now we got that out the way. Let me see. We down to our last few clips. Let me go into this mom that was shot 3 times, y'all. Oh, this is the update. This is an update. Okay. Okay. So y'all need to see this one. That's the wrong clip. Okay, so do y'all remember? I showed y'all. You might not remember. Because I show y'all so many clips. I showed y'all this clip of this young lady. Beautiful young lady. And probably about 9 months ago, I showed y'all this young lady right here. And that somebody broke into their house and took her up out of here. Took her on. Kids was there, I do believe. But the kids was not harmed. But she was. And the husband was there too. Boyfriend, husband, whatever. He was there too. Do y'all remember? Look, Jamelica said, yup, I remember it, yes. So, her husband tried to act like it was a break-in. And he told his friends to shoot him too in the arm. So it could really look like a break-in. Baby, they went and got him and locked his ass up. So this is the clip where they actually figured it out that he was a liar and that he staged this whole thing, and they went to his job and locked him up. This is just a reminder, and then we're going to get into the update. Here we go.
Times while her 3 kids slept by her side.
The
father of those kids accused of staging a murder and making it look like a home invasion. A Fox 35 News exclusive interview. For the very first time, we're hearing from close friends of that mother. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Luann Sorrell.
This video was
Manny Martinez is live in Orlando tonight. So Manny, that boyfriend allegedly had his cousin shoot him in the arm to make it appear like he was a victim too.
And Luann, that's all laid out here in these 36 pages for the affidavit for the suspect's arrest. These are usually no longer than 5 or 6 pages at most. So that shows you just how intensive and extensive this investigation has been. Deputies say it came down to good old-fashioned detective work. And tonight, the woman's friend and the sheriff's office say the suspect's story just didn't add up.
More than 1 year since Porsche Streeter was shot and killed while she was asleep with her own children, her friends are still grappling with the loss.
She was a God-fearing woman. And, you know, if you got to know her, you know, she had a gentle spirit.
She's not going anywhere anytime soon. Deputies say Sean Range, the father of Streeter's 3 kids, worked with his cousin, Benjamin Garman, to kill her and even stage a home invasion. Streeter was just 30 years old. Family and friends describe her as a loving mom and a gifted hair and makeup artist.
She was so talented. You could show her a picture, and I guarantee you were going to look like the picture that you wanted.
She died January 13, 2024. Neighbors heard gunshots around 9:30 that morning, but detectives say Range called 911 2 hours later, after the alleged shooter came back and shot him in the arm. We spoke with a neighbor who didn't want to show his face on camera.
He was asking for help and, starting, knocking on people's doors. I was like, oh my God, something really bad happened.
Range told detectives someone forced their way into the apartment, demanded money, went into the bedroom, kicked his 10-year-old son in the head, and started shooting Streeter. In the investigative paperwork, detectives say they found that story unfathomable, adding Porsche Streeter's well-being and safety was clearly not his priority.
How dare you pull someone's life away from them? How dare you do God's job? How dare you strip someone of their future? So how dare you strip 3 beautiful kids of their mother?
And deputies laid out some possible motives here in this case. They say the suspect was upset his ex was in a new relationship. The two disagreed over the custody of their children. And deputies say the suspect was having some money problems while she was not. Range is due in court next week.
I tell y'all, what I tell y'all, there's some jealous men out there. Baby, it is some jealous men out there. She was making that bread, and he wasn't. He probably just wanted to check the kids for the benefits because he wasn't making no money. She was absolutely beautiful. And he got 3 kids by her, y'all. 3 kids. Carmen, you don't remember this? He had 3 kids by her. And he still took her out. Now these kids ain't gonna have a mama or a daddy. Now, make this make sense to me. Why? You ain't got no money. You're gonna take care of 3 kids. The benefits was gonna really, really help you take care of them 3 kids. And you probably weren't gonna do nothing but go drop them off of your mama's house, probably. I'm just saying. Allegedly. Now somebody else has to take care of these kids. When they had an able, willing mother and father, because they came and picked you up from your job, look like. You just weren't making as much as her, apparently. But now you done took away these kids. Mother and father. But the good thing is they can still come see you if they want to. They probably gonna say to hell with you. I'm just saying, depending on how little they is. Sad. Let me show y'all this update right quick. The trial is about to get started. So let's go ahead and get into this. Sad situation. My heart goes out to this family. My heart goes out to these kids especially. So let's bring up this next clip, the update.
Well, 2 years after a deadly shooting, the court case moves forward for the suspect or suspected accomplice of what deputies say was a staged home invasion murder. As West 2's David Jones reports, 2 men were arrested in an Orange County mother's killing, and one has now been transferred into Orange County custody.
Investigators say 30-year-old mother Porsche Streeter ran a hairdressing business from her apartment.
which became a crime scene. In January 2024, deputies responded to find Streeter shot to death and her boyfriend, 32-year-old Son Range Jr.,
And
who
we
was
finna see
shot
what he
in his
looked like
upper
now.
arm. A year and some change later, the Orange County Sheriff's Office arrested Range for the killing, saying he orchestrated the whole thing, along with Benjamin Garman, making it all look like a home invasion.
You're now in a situation where you are looking at life in prison.
Criminal defense attorney Trey Flynn, who's unassociated with the case, says the brutal nature of the killing elevates it.
This is a very, very, very serious crime. In this situation, Mr. Garman is alleged to have shot somebody not just one time, but 10 times. And what does that mean? That means there's an aggravation there in this sort of homicide case. You're not going to be able to claim self-defense in this sort of situation.
This new mugshot of Garman was taken when he was transferred to Orange County custody. He was previously being held out of county on federal weapons charges, to which he pled guilty.
They executed a search warrant on a residence that he was at after the homicide took place. During that time, they located firearms in the residence, and the federal prosecutors felt, hey, as a convicted felon, as somebody possessing firearms, this is a case that is of interest of us.
Investigators allege Range and Garman set up the home invasion killing because of a custody dispute between Range and Streeter over their shared children, and because Range said Streeter was hiding money from him. David Jones, WESH 2 News.
Well, Garman's arraignment is scheduled for January 26th. We have reached out to the state attorney's office for an update on Range. Of course, we will let you know as soon.
And y'all already know I will be following this story. You already know, just like I've been following it. It's sad that people can convince another person to do such a heinous crime. Like, what type of man was this? His cousin, I'm talking about. Cuzzo. Did Cuzzo have mental health issues? Is Cuzzo on drugs or something? And then on top of that, what makes you think you're going to do something with your family and they ain't going to tell on you when they get caught? People telling. If I got to go down, damn it, you going down with me. That's just how it is. Y'all probably ain't had that discussion or nothing. Y'all just said, come on, let's do this. And she hiding money from me. No, sir, that's her money. You know that's her money. Trying to take her money. You done lost your doggone man. I'm telling y'all, these folks is crazy. These folks are crazy. So I do hope that this family gets justice. I'm sure they will. They definitely deserve to get justice. And I'll just be praying for them, and I will definitely be monitoring this story. All right. Well, y'all, we have came to our last clip of the night, baby. Our last clip of the night. The DHS. Let's go ahead and end it with that one. Actually, there's one more after this, but that's how we're going to go ahead and end it at 10:30. That would have gave us an hour. But I do want to show y'all this clip right here, which is another update. Another update, which is the DHS, which is basically like defects, basically. A young lady was in a hotel because they had no placement for her. So she had to stay in a hotel. And this is what happened, and this is the update. Here we go.
The DHS investigation cited negligence on behalf of a Towson-based contractor. The firm was hired to do one-on-one hourly supervision of the team. Late Friday afternoon, the city state's attorney's office announced no criminal charges will be filed.
Negligence led to the suicide death of 16-year-old Kanaya Ward. That's the finding of a Maryland Department of Human Services investigation obtained by WBAL TV 11 News through a Public Information Act request. According to the report, the foster child had a history of running away, mental health challenges, and previous suicide attempts. DHS investigators say Kanaya's family put her in the care of Prince George's County Department of Social Services. The agency could not find a residential program willing to accept her. So the agency arranged for Kanaya to stay temporarily at the Residence Inn by Marriott on the Johns Hopkins Medical Campus. They hired Fenwick Behavioral Services based in Towson to supervise Kanaya. DHS investigators say Fenwick Behavioral Services assigned a single caretaker to work a 53 straight-hour shift. Their replacement had called out sick. The report indicates Fenwick did not notify Prince George's County of the development. Fenwick had provided one-on-one services to Kanaya before. The company policy requires the worker to stay awake, perform hourly checks, and to store medicine in a lockbox. A timetable in the DHS report indicates the worker checked on Kanaya at 5:45 a.m. and reported she responded but did not get up. The worker returned to the room sometime after 10 a.m. She was no longer breathing. Emergency crews found her lying on her side. An empty bottle with a quantity of 365 pills was at the foot of her bed. A prescription bottle with 2 pink pills inside was found nearby. The medical examiner ruled the death a suicide, an intentional overdose of Benadryl.
Again, late Friday afternoon, the city state's attorney's office announced no criminal charges will be filed. In mid-September, a process was underway to give Kanaya some mental health treatment. A follow-up assessment was scheduled September 22nd. Sadly, that was the day she died. Reporting from East Baltimore, David Collins.
Yeah, that was so sad. I covered this story when it first happened. I thought that the behavioral aid was going to get some time because at the end of the day, she did leave her there by herself. And when you are working with foster kids like that, they are not supposed to be alone. You are, especially with her already having mental health issues, already tried to commit before. And it looks like that she tried several times in the past. So they should have definitely been with her the entire time. But at the same time, who works 53 hours straight? Who works 53? Why y'all ain't sending nobody else out there? It's 24 hours in a day. It's 24 hours in a day, y'all. She was with her for 53 hours, they said. So, I don't know. I'm not sure why no one is going to be charged in this situation. I have no idea. But I guess that's what it is, unfortunately. So, y'all, we're going to get out of here. We are about to get out of here. That was the last clip of the night. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for showing up, showing out. Hold on, Carmen got a question. Did she leave her or did she go to sleep? No, she left out the room. She left out the room and came back at 10 that morning and said. So yeah, she left out the room. They say that they're not supposed to go to sleep and they're not supposed to leave them alone. It's hard for me to believe that this woman or male, whatever it was, I'm sure it was a woman, went 53 hours without sleep. To me, that's unreal. So she had to have went to sleep at some time. But on that news broadcasting clip, they said she went out the room and came back. But again, the girl was not supposed to have been alone. She wasn't supposed to be alone. They didn't have placement for her. So that they couldn't find another foster care parent that'll take her in. Probably couldn't find a group home that'll take her. And so the last resort was the hotel. And they do that a lot. They do that a lot. Sometimes they have kids in defects, living in the defects office. You know? So it wasn't uncommon for her to be in the hotel at all. It wasn't uncommon. So my prayers go out to her, her family. It's sad because she probably don't even have no family that'll fight for her. So sad. Yes, Carmen said that's crazy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, now I don't do this for everybody. You know what I'm saying? The advertisement, there's a charge for advertisement. But if y'all want a flower bouquet, hit up Carmen. Y'all see the name right there. Beautiful. Chewy going crazy. Beautiful, 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 beautiful money flower arrangements. So make sure y'all hit her up, okay? And if you forget, it's okay to hit me up, and I'll make sure I direct you right to her, okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. We are about to end this show. We are about to end this show with our Monday night commercial because I have not made an outro yet. So we are going to end it with our Monday night commercial. Again, I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Please be safe. And in return, baby, pray for me as well. All right. I love you guys. I see you guys on Wednesday. Don't forget, Wednesday, we got a new family. The right family is coming on. The right family, baby. We have Allison. She will be on to talk about her son, Shannon Wright, this Wednesday. He was murdered by the police in Colorado. I do believe it happened in Colorado. If it didn't, please don't quote me on it. But we would definitely know for sure on this Wednesday if it happened in Colorado. But I do know that that's where they're from. So make sure y'all tune in to watch this show. All right. And if you are a family that would like to have your family and friends on Peachy Tea Tyme to tell your loved one story, hit me up. Hit me up, baby. It's all good. Hit me up so I go ahead and bring y'all on the show. All right. All right. We finna be out of here. We got some more comments. Hold on. Let me get to the comment first. Hold on. Y'all know we in our old system, but it's new to me still. It's old, but it's new. Oh, Carmen said, thank you so much. Good night, Peachy. Thanks for all you do. You are so welcome. You know, this is my God-given purpose. I love what I do. This is my passion. And, baby, I can't stop. Can't stop. Hey. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Bye. See you on Wednesday. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Demissus. Demissus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you can just call me Miss Peachy. That's all good, too. Look, welcome to Peachy Tea Tyme. And it's Monday where I'm solo dolo. Yes, solo dolo. Unless I have a special guest. But y'all make sure y'all tune in each and every Monday, okay? Each and every Monday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget to watch the other shows too. On Wednesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and on Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much, but we got to head on back to this show, okay? Make sure y'all continue to watch this show. Bye. We out.